Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube channel. This video now for the people where they think say after this coronavirus don't finish, things go still remain the same. Now lie, things no go ever remain the same. If you know say you get money for Nigeria bank, better start to dey invest the money now. Make I leave you with Femi, make you hear the advice we get for people who get money for bank for Nigeria.
Who's on the line at this time in my father's land, Nigeria? Let's talk. I feel like talking. Who is watching from the land of my birth? Olufemi, my namesake. Kem Salam, láti London. I want to London. There's a very important news. Very important information that I'm privileged to be hold, and I want to share it with you. Every one of you. Nigeria as a country is sinking economically. Oluwafemi Hakins, pardon me, I greet you. Economically, not any other way. Economically, Nigeria is failing. And those of us who have money back home in Nigeria, there's a young economist who, King Richard, kilo de. Ṣé tá bá wà l'Amẹ́ríkà àwọn ní ká má bára wa ṣe mọ́ ni King Richard kó dáa. Mo ti wà Riverside. One of these days, come and say hello to me, King Richard. Ó ti jẹ́ kí n distract me lórí nǹkan tí mo ń ṣe, King Richard. You don't distract me. So I don't dey near you now. I'm back to LA now. Come and say hello to me. This is my house, my new house. I just moved in this month. So now, there's an information. Hey, Bridget Ajayi, Kem Salam, I hail you. There's an information reaching me, and I want to share it with you. There's a young economist who analyzed what is happening in Nigeria. As you and I know, Nigeria economy is greatly as you and I know, King Richard, I see you. As you and I know, Nigeria economy is greatly hinged on our ability to produce crude oil. Okay, I hear you, King Richard. But now, the price of crude oil have failed us. And you too, King Richard, God bless you, my brother. God bless you. My regard to to Madam. Everybody knows that from time immemorial, Nigeria economy is greatly dependent on what we produce in terms of crude oil. But recently, that crude oil now, we still have crude oil. But the market for crude oil, it don't dabaru, is worth nothing now. Nobody is buying crude oil. You know, sensible economics from people like what's his name, this guy that ran for governor from Delta State, that guy with a cross eye, half past 4 eye, I've forgotten his name, a very good economist like that. He has been telling Nigerians, that Nigerian government, that we should diversify our economy, we should diversify. But most of these people, just because of the money they share, they refuse to diversify the economy. Back in the 70s, before we put the strength of Nigeria economy on oil, it was farm everywhere in Nigeria. The north, they had they had like peanuts, granite pyramid in the north. In the Edo where I came from, rubber. In some places it was palm oil. So there were means of earning hard currency in Nigeria. But now the only means of any hard currency is petroleum. And now the petroleum, in the last 2 months, the market has crashed. Nobody is buying again. Because nobody is buying petroleum again, the people in diaspora, as Patutomi, God bless you, my brother, God bless you. Yes, Patutomi, God bless you. People like Patutomi and other economists from both here and back home, they've been warning the government that they should diversify the economy. But those people, Nigerian government, everybody we have privilege to have as a leader in Nigeria, they are without sense. They think about themselves alone. So they don't even work for tomorrow. They work for today. In fact, they put generation that is not yet born, they put them in debt. When people like China, the money China government is supposed to use now, they are using it to secure the future of their unborn children by borrowing it to you. They are borrowing the money to African countries so that you will owe their unborn children. And our leaders, they will gladly run cap in hand to Chinese to go and borrow all these things. But now, like I'm telling you, there's no more petroleum in Nigeria, to be sold. So the economy now is hanging. Very soon, $1 will be around 1,000 naira. There's nothing anybody can do about it. So if you have money in Nigeria now, this is the time to either invest it, and even when you are investing it in Nigeria, you must invest it in something that generates serious money. If you are not sure of how you doing, man, Priye, oh my girl, my daughter in how are you? Longest time. So if you're not sure of the business you want to open in Nigeria, don't even. In fact, if you have somebody you trust abroad, it's good you do business with them, because very soon the naira will crash. Hey, one of the greatest silent journalists, my friend Emmanuel Ajibulu, I see you. So what we are encouraging you to do now is that make sure that the bulk of your money that you are hiding in the bank, my dear, remove it from the bank, take it straight. You can transfer it. If there's any way you can open a bank account in a foreign land, just put your money in hard currency, because very soon a dollar will go to, if not Zimbabwe money. Is it Zimbabwe money or Gambia? There's a country that this kind of thing happened to in the past. They have a note of $2 trillion Zimbabwe dollar. Is it Zimbabwe also? They have that money, 2 trillion in one note. If they want to go and buy something in that country, they use wheelbarrow to go and buy ewure in Salah. You know, during Salah, when they want to go and buy goat, they will use wheelbarrow to wheel money to go. That's, God forbid, that's where Nigeria money is going. So if you have your brain now, you have money in any place. First, every young Nigerian now, look for a land. Come in 6, come in 2, come in 3, look for a land. I just pray that I can go around this America, I can go around here. Come and see farm around this place. Farm. And here, to own a farm, if you see all the things you will go through before you can open a farm here, all the protocol, all the papers you will have to, register a company, do this one, do that one. But in Nigeria, you can just wake up and go to your family, your country, your home country or your state, to go and look for one family land and start cultivating. Farm is the biggest thing that can save any economy. Farm. I'm encouraging you, my friends, my relatives, my family member, my colleagues, please, if you are in Nigeria now, no matter how hard it is, if you can't go back to your village, you are in Lagos, look for a land in places like Ogun State that is near to Lagos. My dear, you will not fail. Even if it's poultry. You see, from time immemorial, farm has been that thing that cannot fail, because people must eat. Nobody drinks oil. Nobody drinks crude oil. Now the crude oil, how you doing, my brother? How is madam and my children? You're too much. Nobody drinks crude oil. And the crude oil now, even if we were drinking crude oil, we can only drink it for ourselves now because nobody is buying it around the world. Nobody is buying crude oil around the world. So the economy of Nigeria is on a nosedive now. It's going down. Very soon, Naira is going to be devalued automatically. So it is not economically wise for you to keep money in any bank in Nigeria at this time, especially after COVID-19. That is one thing about Americans, Western countries. People like me, when we were in Nigeria, we were living our life by day. But when you get out here, you will find out that the system will force you to think about tomorrow. The system in Western country forces you to prepare for tomorrow. But in Nigeria, we were so vulnerable. We were so vulnerable to hard times that we don't think about the few people in Nigeria, few even educated people. It is few percentage of Nigeria that actually make plans for 6 months ahead. I never did in my entire life, in my 46 years in Nigeria. But I thank God I made the decision to leave Nigeria. I came over to this place. Even working as a security guard, they are taking money from you. Every salary you collect, they are taking. In this country, they pay you every 2 weeks. Some places pay you every week. But every 2 weeks they pay you, the government automatically takes money from you. They take money from you so much that even without you making conscious effort, you are saving. Without the system helps you to save. So at the end of every year, they give you money. The first money I collected in this country, after they say they are filing tax, one filing tax, me in Borweri. So they gave me that money, 12,000. Bah! 12,000. The money they remove from your money. God. But in Nigeria, we eat with, is either you make money, you go and eat with you want to show off to people around you that you are a big boy. There's no assurance that you are going to make that same money the next day or the next week or the next. But the ones you make, we are too flamboyant. We are too in fact, to the detriment of ourselves, Nigerians, Africans. That is who we are. We show off. You don't plan for your future. When you make little money, you want everybody in your family and on your streets to know that you have made money. My dear brother, I'm telling you, not many people in Africa can. Not many people. You will call somebody from abroad and say, "Help me, please. I've not eaten." Let me use myself as an example. When I first came into this country, I came with the mentality of AB1 Nigeria. AB1 Nigeria. So when anybody calls me, and say, Uncle Femi, Femo, Bros Femi, Aburo mi, please, I need small money. I go work. Once I collect the money, apart from the money I was sending to my children back when my children hadn't been here with me, and my mom, and I will take, even some, I will put them on a waiting list. I will write it that, okay, I want to give this person. Every one of them, I was sending like $100 to each person. God bear me witness. I, Femi Ogeningbe, sent well over 1.5 million in the first 2 years that I was here to people that are, in fact, people that don't even, that I can't say that in Nigeria they don't see me as anything, but I remember that the kind of hungry I went through, I don't want people to go through it. So that was why. But the thing started eating into me. I'm not a big boy in Nigeria, in America. Like everybody saw, it was a security guard I was doing, but I was trying to but later I discovered that I couldn't even sustain my own family, my own immediate family back in Nigeria. So I started giving money to people. I had to stop. At the early stage of my coming to this place, before my wife came to join me, I will send like 100,000 to my wife. I will tell my wife, okay, share it into 10,000. Go on the street. I have videos of it. It's just I don't want to publish it. Go on the streets, go and give 10,000 to people selling pure water. She went out. She gave money to people selling pure water, people selling what's it called? All these people hawking. My wife would go. In fact, there was a day she gave money to one woman. They held her down. They said it's juju. How can you just see somebody you don't know and give 10,000 and say you want to support her family? She had to call me on video, and I introduced myself. I said I'm an actor, Femi Ogedengbe. I know that if you don't know me, by the time you go around this market and ask 10 people that do you know any actor doing both English and Yoruba film called Femi Ogedengbe, you will see somebody. That is my wife. It is out of our good heart that we have decided to be doing this charity. So that day was the last day I sent that kind of money. I was doing 10,000, I was doing for 5,000. I guess that's why God blessed me and my family. I was able to move them here. But now, I can no longer give that kind of money because I have a lot of family members that have not even helped. You check it, Femi Ogedengbe, you know. If you want to count the kind of family member I have that I really want to help, only God can help them. You understand? So giving money to yourself is not even the best thing to do. But giving you the idea to sustain yourself. If you have a way to travel out of Nigeria, man, because that country, the person ruling Nigeria today, it has nothing. Before I used to say APC or PDP. It's nothing about APC or PDP. You see, all Nigerian leaders, there's something about them. There's a demonic presence in the corridors of Nigerian power. So much that even somebody with good heart, when they take over an office and they get into that office, they are possessed by that demonic spirit. So much that they don't even think about the people they are representing. So now you are left for yourself to think of how you can get out of this bondage. Think about your child. Think about your child, or Motobi. How on earth do you want to prepare tomorrow for them? You depend on Nigerian money. It is only, I said, for anybody to succeed in Nigeria now, your integrity must be questionable. Because one, if you go to government to go and seek contract, the contract that is worth 100,000, they will inflate it to 300,000. The people who gave you the contract will collect 220. They will give you 80,000. They will tell you can go and finish it with 30,000. They will suggest it to you, go and finish it with 30,000, which is going to come out substandard, so that a year after you have done that project, another person will come with the same project. That is the kind of life Nigerian government are living. The individual office holders, they are richer than the office they occupy. Most Nigerian leaders, the senators, are richer than the constituency they represent, and there is no check and balance for Nigerian senators and the House of Rep member, such that here you will account to your constituency quarterly. You will go there, people will ask questions, and before you take a bill to go and give to House of to go and present a bill on behalf of your constituency, they must have sent you. You don't just wake up and say you want to go and present. There's a God. You see that Nigeria, when some people are talking and you start defending one person, APC or this thing. Let me talk about, for example, let me give you an example. I'm sorry to say, everybody that knows, that are close to me, they know I don't like hiding under tree to talk. I will somebody like Tinubu. When you meet some people, they hail Tinubu. Tinubu is rich. When I was in Nigeria, probably if he had given me money, maybe I would hail him. But right from time I was in Nigeria, I've never checked my post. I've never liked him. The reason why I don't like him is that as long as we say Nigeria has constitution and you do not follow that constitution, Let people choose for themselves their leader. Do not choose for them. You cannot be the one person that will be choosing leaders. I mean, leaders for a population of 20 million people just because you call yourself Godfather. Then why do we have constitution about democracy, which is government of the people, from the people, and by the people? Why do we have that when it's going to be government for the people, by you, and from you? That is fraud. It's just like a family where a father left inheritance for 3 children, and one of the child takes up all the inheritance and he starts to dole out stipends from the inheritance to the youngest child. And then the youngest child is telling the middle child that our brother is a giver, he gives me money every time. No, he's not a giver, he's a criminal. That money belongs to all of you, but he has nicodemously stolen what belongs to everybody, and he's now using his free will to dole out. Just like Fela said, that one useless chief, they will come, they will give one useless chief some millions of naira. That useless chief will look for some useless village people and give them some thousands naira, and then everybody will be loyal. They will be loyal to this. Another thing is the Chinese. In the whole of Africa, Chinese are beginning to recolonize Africa, but now with strategy, not with force as it used to be. Economically, Chinese is recolonizing Africa. You yourself, you can start your own plan now. No matter how you think, you can start your plan now. And your plan is this: look for a piece of land, even if na 10 fowl, 10 chicken, you take start poultry. My brother, dedicate your life to it. I'm telling you, it's going to, things are going to get very tough in Nigeria. Things are going to get very tough in Nigeria. If I'm in Nigeria now and I know what I know now, I don't mind. If I can't get American visa, I can't get UK, Canada visa, I will go to Rwanda. Go and look for some African countries. Do your research. Your life depends on this. I mean, the life of your children depends on the decisions you make today. Do not be selfish about myself alone. When you are making decisions, consider your children's tomorrow. I love acting. I never wanted to leave the film industry. But today, I bet my life that in the next 1 month, if I want to shoot film now, I have gotten my equipment in my house. What I couldn't do, I have internet. This is my place. This is my house. I didn't have all this. If I want to grill suya, I want to do anything, it is my own. You understand? Say one be me that in Nigeria, my Laura stove especially for suya. But in Nigeria, But in Nigeria, the government don't think about you. You got to think about yourself. You got to think about the future. Look at even the school you put your children. Government did not make it good. Look at the hospitals. Thank God for COVID-19. Everybody, including the government, everybody is forced to use Nigeria hospitals now, because you can't travel anywhere with sick person. They will not admit it. They will not admit you. So now everyone, and bet my life, after this COVID-19, they will do nothing about the hospital. It will be as usual. We will continue like that. If you think that because of what happened, Abba Kyari died, this thing, they couldn't travel, Abba Kyari died, the Nigerian government, they are going to revitalize, they are going to put enough budget in education, in health, in this one. My dear, one, brain, they don't apply brain. These people do not apply brain. There's one thing we are very good at in Nigeria. Once you have more money than me, you want it to show. Do you know who I am? That is the only thing that is that holds Nigeria. That is where we are greatest. So anybody who becomes a senator, he wants every other person in a street to know that, hey, ọwọ́ mi ti tẹ̀kú dà. Are you talking to? I had a friend from the film industry, and he went to become House of Rep member. I was talking to him one day. We were talking. Me and this person, we used to talk. We were talking one day, and I now called him. I said, "Listen," he said, "I did not add honorable." God is my witness. I don't disrespect people. Maybe I forgot writing that day. I should have. Yes, I could have added that honorable. But this is your friend talking to you. You said that was the day I blocked him, I deleted him, because I noticed that his brain is beginning to tell him that he has my breath in his pocket. I blocked him. So, my dear, prepare. Don't save money in Nigeria. If you have anybody abroad you can do business with, start international. There's something they call AliExpress. AliExpress. Google it. AliExpress. If you go to AliExpress or HD Gates, you can buy things that you will be selling online. It's better you start quick. You start investing your hard-earned money. It will be very fine by the time the naira is going down the devaluation road, for your money to be out of the country than for your money to be in the bank resting. All of a sudden, the value of your 1 million naira will just become 250,000. That is how it works. Your money will be in the bank. The value will automatically just slash into 4. It becomes 250. If you don't make moves, it becomes 50,000. Now your 1 million, all of a sudden, it will be there in the bank. It becomes 1. Is it that you go and use it to buy one landed property and start, to buy a land and start your poultry there? Look for a land in the bush, maybe in Ikorodu, where there is bush. Start a poultry. Do not rush after buying a building. You want everybody to know that you're building. No, first invest. People will forever need food, especially now what is approaching the world after COVID-19. Gbogbo economy ti crash. Ẹdìyẹ mẹ́wàá ó lè save family láti sin. Ẹdìyẹ kékèké mẹ́wàá. You read, go to Google, read, where can I get farm feed? Where can I get this one? You read. There's one big problem that when I first go to America, LA ni mo lọ. LA city, ibi tó ti ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ afẹ́fẹ́ yẹyẹ bí kò mẹ́, but èèyàn ti gbọ́n sí pé àwọn èèyàn tó lóko tó ní gbogbo bíbáyìí tó ní oko sí ibi báyìí. I'm 1 hour away from LA now, and 1 hour in America, be like 1 hour. The 1 hour journey in America, it will be like Lagos to Benin. Because on America road, any road, you can close your eyes and drive for it is stupid for you to close your eyes, but I'm just telling you that you can even risk it. If you're a good driver, close your eyes for like 2 minutes. I say 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds on American roads, because you will not run into bumps. And America, there is no place in America, one state in America, especially California, go and look at the landmass. There, one small thing in Nigeria take big pass California, Timowa. Now, very small thing in Nigeria take big pass California. But yet, there is connection, transportation, air, water, and rail connecting every nook and cranny of America. So, if you plant anything in Bangladesh, you want to take it to anywhere, you take it there. So what I'm telling everybody is that do not depend on your people who are in abroad, because after COVID-19, it go red for Nigeria. Look for something you can do. 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 And please stay safe. It is only those who are alive that have hope. If you are not alive, it's gone. Stay safe. Do not go out. When the government says don't go out, Observe all these precautions they have given us. Wash your hands regularly. Do not risk your life and the life of your children or your family member by being in the midst of crowd. I know it is difficult. It is very difficult because, like I told somebody, I say, where I was living in the past, I have lived in a house where you have 7 rooms on the left, 7 rooms on the right, and then the toilet is 2 bedroom and 2 toilet. You'll be on the queue, only 1 kitchen. You'll be on the queue to go to toilet in the morning. You'll be on the queue to bathe. I wonder how you can do social distancing in that house. So that is why we know that only God can help the developed country, but still make your own effort. Make your own effort. I love seeing some of my friends. When I see some people online like this, I'm just happy that, hey, this person, I may not call you or say hi because there are too many. The people I know, there are too many online. But I'm just happy that, oh, this person is doing okay just by seeing you online. So I pray. God bless you. Olofin Idris, you said you have a farm. Yeah. Somebody like you can even, that's one thing most people don't know. You can start a seminar, start teaching people how to start farming. You collect money from them, little money as 500. You do poster and teach them how you started your own poultry, so that other people, you tell them the benefits of poultry. You understand? Just like I'm doing now, because that is the only love we can share. That is the love. You encourage people to go and start fishing instead of them waiting for somebody to share fish and give. I look at how this government, this evil government, claim they are giving out palliatives, and at the end of the day, a whole federal government took rotten rice to go and give Oyo State. Rotten rice to go and give to Oyo State. Then you wonder, are these people human? All the things, all those food, all those rice that the custom have been seasoned from time immemorial, where do they keep them? This is the time. And again, all those rich people who wanted to donate money to help the Nigerian people, they took the money to go and give to Nigerian government. Are you foreigners? Don't you know Nigerian government? Don't you know that that money will be that money will be squandered? That money will be stolen. Look at, in the space of 2 weeks, places of treasury like 3 got bonds. So what explanation would do? They burn down all those places so that they will not be account for all those money.
I hope say you don't hear everything when you talk for this video. I beg this video, share this video, because people still dey wey believe say after this coronavirus, things go still remain the same. Nowhere for this world will be say things go ever remain the same again. For America or for UK or for Nigeria, Africa, say oh, nothing go remain the same. So your money, if you know where you keep them, better start to invest them now. Now be this advice. So I beg, share this video, because a lot of people need this video. They need to hear this message. Thank you for watching that ERG YouTube.